Welcome back to Science and Psychology. Today, we're diving into a topic that's as fascinating as it is fundamental to who we are. Why does your brain love patterns? Did you know that your brain can recognize a face in just 100 milliseconds? That's right, your brain is a pattern recognition machine, and it's this ability that helps us navigate the world, learn new things, and even fall in love. From spotting shapes in clouds to feeling an instant connection with someone, patterns shape our experiences in profound ways. Let's explore why your brain is so obsessed with patterns and how this impacts your life. What are patterns? First, let's talk about what patterns are. Patterns are regular, predictable arrangements or sequences that we encounter every day. Think of the stripes on the zebra, the rhythm of your favorite song, or even the structure of a good story. Our brains are constantly on the lookout for these patterns because they help us make sense of the world. Whether it's recognizing the layout of your neighborhood or the melody of a tune, patterns are the building blocks of understanding. Why does the brain love patterns? From an evolutionary perspective, recognizing patterns was a matter of survival. Our ancestors needed to spot predators, find food, or navigate unfamiliar terrain. By recognizing patterns, they could predict what might happen next and make smarter decisions. This ability is still crucial today. For example, when you drive a car, your brain uses patterns to anticipate traffic signals or recognize road signs without consciously thinking about it. Pattern recognition is so fundamental that it's been suggested to be the essence of the evolved human brain. It's what allows us to develop language, create art, and solve complex problems. Think about how children learn. They start by recognizing simple patterns, like the sound of their name or their parent's face. As they grow, they master more complex patterns like grammar or math. This ability to build on patterns is what fuels lifelong learning. But there's a flip side. Sometimes our brain's love for patterns can lead us astray. This is called apophenia, the tendency to see meaningful connections where none exist. Ever seen a face in a cloud or believed in a superstition? That's apophenia at work. For instance, imagine walking home at night and hearing footsteps behind you. Your brain might jump to the conclusion that someone's following you, when it's just the echo of your own steps. While this oversensitivity can heighten anxiety, it's also a survival mechanism that keeps us alert. Patterns don't just help us navigate the physical world, they're also key to our social lives. Have you ever felt an instant connection with someone like you're on the same wavelength? This is called limbic resonance, where your brain syncs up with another person's emotions, creating a shared emotional state. It's why you might catch someone's laughter or feel their stress without a word being spoken. In conversations, we rely on patterns like turn-taking or nonverbal cues to know when to speak or listen. In relationships, we develop patterns of behavior that signal affection or trust. But negative patterns like repeated arguments can trap us in unhealthy cycles. Recognizing these patterns can help us break free and build stronger connections. When it comes to love, your brain creates specific patterns of activity. Studies show that areas linked to reward and pleasure light up when you're in love, forming a unique neurosignature. This is why love feels so powerful. It's a pattern your brain is wired to cherish. The science behind pattern recognition. Let's dive into the science. Research shows that your brain processes patterns differently from other types of learning, like probabilistic learning, which deals with uncertainty. In MRI studies, when people were shown sequences of images, their brains showed distinct activity as they learned to predict what came next. This ability helps us make sense of complex information quickly. For example, when you listen to music, your brain recognizes patterns in melody and rhythm, which can trigger memories or emotions. This is why familiar songs can feel so nostalgic. Your brain's pattern-seeking skills are also why you can spot a friend in a crowded room almost instantly. Your neocortex, the brain's outer layer, is exceptionally good at matching visual patterns to memories. This pattern processing ability is a cornerstone of human intelligence. It's what enables us to learn languages, create art, and even imagine abstract concepts like myths or inventions. In fact, some researchers argue that superior pattern processing is what makes humans unique. So patterns are more than just designs. They're the foundation of how we think, feel, and connect. They help us predict the future, learn from the past, and bond with others. Plus, they fuel creativity and innovation, allowing us to solve problems and imagine new possibilities. The next time you notice a pattern, take a moment to appreciate your brain's incredible ability. If you love this deep dive into the science of patterns, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights from science and psychology. Have you ever noticed a surprising pattern in your life? Or maybe recognizing a pattern helped you solve a problem? Share your stories in the comments. We'd love to hear them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.